Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. All right. All right. So, um, I was just presented, not with this, but I was just presented in Discord. If you're in Discord, then you can go in there and check it out. I'm gonna write this down so I can share it with you people. Dear old Don has shared in Discord a very typical piece in modern ethics, modern ethical discourse. Like, peak midwit take, really. Essentially, it is the proposition, or the thesis, I should say, I suppose, that that one should, how do I put this? That that there is well, let's put it this way. Let's put it as broadly as I can. That there is intrinsic value to, or I guess intrinsic disvalue to animal suffering, including any animal. Right? It's not relevant what kind of animal it is. It's relevant that there is an animal and the animal is suffering. That is intrinsically bad and should be avoided. So the article in particular echoes actually something else from that I just saw posted today by a philosopher I actually respect. But the article is I'll talk about both of them as we go. But the article basically the thesis is that okay, hold on. Let me just open it up and see exactly what the thesis is. Just read it. You should save 10 to the 100 shrimp instead of one human, unless you're irrational or evil or both. There you go. That's the thesis. Now that is pants on head crazy. Like, that's absolutely insane. That is an evil thesis. It's absolutely not correct. Let's untrack and let's track. Should we track? Let's track our pilgrimage. There's a quest here. Oh no, there's not a quest. There's a quest tipster. Let's check that out first, shall we? Oops. Let's go check that out. Anyway, so yeah, it's this is absolutely insane, and it's a really common mistake in modern ethics to say that because something has value, it has the same sort of value as human life. This is probably the most prominent, coming from the likes of Peter Singer. Peter Singer is essentially anti-humanist. He I think he coined the term humanocentrism. I could be wrong about that. That might have been around from before him, but he certainly popularized the idea. Which is essentially Singer's most common thesis, is the idea that our preference for humans is essentially just a form of racism. Which I have made an argument kind of like that before, but that's in the context of other non-human persons. Right? That we should, I argue that no, we should not necessarily, simpliciter, prefer humans to non-humans. We should prefer persons to non-persons, though. And that really should not be controversial.
Good horse.
Should not be controversial at all. In any case, this is a common nonsense thesis, right? This idea that well, because we ought to want to avoid the suffering of brute animals, right? Because it would be wrong of me to just go up to Mutt and punch him right in the butt. But that'd be wrong of me, right? Animal cruelty should not be done, right? Blah blah blah. That because of that animals have some kind of intrinsic worth, not extrinsic, intrinsic worth. And so there is some number of shrimp that would overweigh the value of a single human being, which is not actually the case.
You're always welcome here. No.
Let's see what he has
like,
to say to us.
What's new in town?
Try asking at the Kingfisher Bats. I hear the proprietor has some trouble.
Betty the bathkeeper. Problems?
Aye, that's the one. Some difficulty with the
go.
city council or something. But that's all I know. It would be better to ask her directly.
Aye, I'll do that. She's a friend of mine.
And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thanks, innkeeper.
All right, well, let's go check that out, shall we?
Ein großes Bier, bitte.
But yeah, so relatedly, I saw a post today from Brian Kaplan, who is again,
Nice and
all things considered, is a good philosopher. But he has these issues once in a while, I will say. He's rather modernist in a lot of his outlooks. And so, as is often the case, he falls into this sort of thing. In particular, I went completely the wrong way. Whatever, it's fine. In particular, he posted something like that. What was it? That we should avoid doing certain things that have, let's say, environmental impacts, broadly speaking, because of the effect on animals in particular. So, for example, his example in particular was basically that he was arguing against in-ground swimming pools. And maybe this was as a kind of reductio, but I didn't really dig into it too much. But he makes the argument that in-ground swimming pools are utterly destructive, unnecessarily, because they are likely to cause the intense suffering of tens of thousands of ants. And that is something that, all other things equal, we should want to avoid. Of course, the problem is, all other things are not equal. The slightest whim of a human, supposing that whim is virtuous, outweighs the suffering of any number of brute animals, especially, completely, barely sentient, let alone sapient animals like ants. Anyway, yeah, this is a really common fault to fall into. I might actually wind up writing something contrary to this piece in particular, because it is it's on Substack, and I'll put a link to it. But it is a seriously written philosophical article. The problem is that it relies, like most of these types of arguments, rely almost entirely on largely disingenuous intuition pumps. So an intuition pump is basically just an analogy or something like that to get you to think about your pre-established, your priors, right? Those positions which you already hold without thinking about them, and then sort through them for implications and perhaps contradictions. And the idea here is that you have the assumption that you shouldn't unnecessarily harm 10,000 ants or 10,000 shrimp or whatever.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
But you do all the time. There's all sorts of things that you do that could lead to these, harms to animals, and so maybe you shouldn't do those things. Well, again, this these always rely on unthinking assumptions.
You silly dog.
And then just kind of carrying them through to an illogical conclusion. Because those assumptions are usually not well thought out. The one who puts them forward, the tricky sophist, can phrase them however they want to. And so, if you phrase them really carefully, you can get absurd conclusions out of them. But only if you phrase them in that particular way. If you phrase them in a different way, you would get the same sort of unthinking nod of assent from any given ordinary person. But different phrasing would not have those implications. So again, it comes down to a kind of sophistry. All of these kinds of arguments do.
What can I do for you?
I hear you're having some problems with the city council.
Has word got round already? Oh, wonderful.
What's going on?
The leeches have run out of ideas who to bleed dry, so they've come up with a new tax on us.
What tax?
The clean tax, they call it. One bathhouse in Kuttenberg will be chosen that won't have to pay into the city coffers. The official municipal bathhouse, they're going to call it. But they'll slap the clean tax on the rest of us and bleed us dry.
Huh. That sounds like really simple, regular, ordinary guild tactics and or regulatory capture. I mean, regulators are the best friends of established businesses, because established businesses can work through these carve-outs and can weather the storm of increased regulatory burdens and taxation and blah blah blah. Whereas the new up-and-comers, like Betty's bathhouse over here, can't necessarily do that. And so she bears the brunt of it.
Do you already know which baths they'll choose? As a municipal bathhouse, couldn't it be yours?
I'd have to be friends with the councillors for them to vote for me. But do you know who has votes for sure?
Adam, I'd reckon.
That's right. And when he gets special status, I'll be ruined by the tax and have to close.
It almost sounds like that's no accident.
No,
You find it
think?
fishy as well, eh?
Do you think he's behind it?
He couldn't do something like this on his own. But he does have one special customer. Councillor Jerome Naz. That man has half the council under his thumb. And Adam treats him like a king. The best girls, the best wine. And he's never had to pay a single groschen, believe me.
Yeah.
So Adam is buying
tracks.
him.
Exactly. And I bet he was the one who came up with the clean tax. Extra coin. No councillor will say no to that.
Is there anything we can do?
I don't know. These last days I've been trying to persuade at least some councillors to vote for me. But without Naz's supporters, it won't do me much good.
So, hey Grace, doing right, doing pretty well, thanks. But so yeah, this is actually this whole situation is also a really common, unfortunately common, governmental tactic as well. It's essentially, instead of blaming the council for imposing this business-destroying tax, it by having a single carve-out and then saying that we haven't decided on who it is yet, even though clearly they have, but pretending they haven't decided on who the carve-out is, this causes everyone else underneath to squabble with each other rather than objecting to the clean tax itself, which should be the objection, right? Obviously. So,
Well, what if this Naz had a nasty experience in Adam's bathhouse? Maybe he and Adam wouldn't be so close anymore.
That might not be a bad idea.
I mean, it kind of is, but
If he thought they couldn't care less about him, maybe he'd give my bathhouse a try.
Right. So what are we going to do to him?
I'd try asking the wenches at Adams. They're bound to know the councillor's likes and dislikes.
Right. I'll try to spoil his day somehow.
Thanks very much. It's wonderful you're willing to help. But please, don't leave it too long. It's not long till the council meets, and I need to win over those votes before then.
okay, so this the implication there is that this is somewhat timed. So let's go and check it out, shall we? I don't actually know if that's true or if that's a bluff, but there have been a few quests here that are somewhat timed. After a few days, things happen or things change. So, let's go see to it. Okay. No drama this week. Excellent. Good. Glad to hear it. Eh? Just
At your service, sir.
Nope, don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Anyway, so yeah, that's my that is my recent thoughts about a thing that just came up. Maybe somebody clipped that for Don, because he was wanting a response. Like I said, I may do a real response, but it would probably be written. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, nobody's mentioned this, I don't think. But Ozzy Osbourne died today. Wait a minute, hold on. Odo von Tauberbischofsheim. Wow, okay.
Come here.
That's a name, all right. Hey, lousy
I'd
Mary.
be with you.
Do you know Councillor Naz?
The name don't come to mind, but I ain't been here long, and I don't know all the noblemen yet. You'll have to ask the other girls.
I will. Thanks.
Farewell, my friend.
I'm not going to talk to the madam. Should I? Maybe I will talk to the madam. Maybe she knows. Yeah, that's a name, all right.
What'll it be?
Oh, no. Just kidding. She's not going to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Maybe Hanka will know.
Do you know Councillor Naz? I heard he comes here from time to time.
A councillor? I don't think so. But try asking Mary. She serves the nobles.
Which one is she?
You'll know her when you see her. She ain't the youngest. She's bound to be around here somewhere.
I'll ask. Thanks.
Take care then.
Okay. Not this Mary? Different Mary, I suppose.
Died from honest work.
Meaty Mary. Wow, really? Meaty Mary? Wow, jeez. This little Lita.
What more do they
Their nickname is just like bizarre.
I heard Councillor Naz is one of your customers. Is that true?
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I can't share our secrets with you, can I?
You can tell me. I could tell right away you have important duties here, and that you'd know about an honoured guest like Naz.
Well, It's true.
Flattery.
I'm the only one allowed to prepare him wine. Nobody else is allowed to even touch his barrel.
He has his own special drink.
Special and expensive. Adam gets it from... Actually, I don't know where he gets it from, but it's from somewhere far away. I secretly tasted it once, and it was...
Horrible?
I suppose my tongue isn't refined enough.
Is there anything Naz doesn't like? Something you're forbidden from doing?
Doesn't like? I don't know.
He's never complained about anything? Never been unhappy about something?
Oh, he can't stomach herbs, actually. I recently brought some chamomile brew to his bath to give him a compress on his eyes. But the drunk Burke drank it when I wasn't looking. He came out in nasty rashes. Horrible it was.
Chamomile, you say? Interesting.
Interesting.
Is Naz's wine stored properly? If it's so precious, it'd be a shame if it's spoiled.
It's kept in the pantry with the other casks, but this one stands on these tall legs. Adam's afraid of it splashing on the floor when it's being poured or something.
How does
that make sense? If it's so precious.
Okay.
I have to go now. But thanks. You've been a great help.
What with?
That's not important.
Pleased to be of service, you man of mystery. I wish you a blessed evening.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sure. This is, I assume, nothing particularly dangerous. Shouldn't be. Oh, there's the bath again. Where?
Some more, meine Freunde. My humble respects.
Nope. The cellar. I need to find a cellar. In a cellar. This is. It's not upstairs. Would it be?
Who goes there?
Oh, sorry.
What are you barging in here for?
Nothing. I was just looking around. It's in the cellar, right? Is there a
What are
cellar?
you waiting for? Clear off!
Okay, I'm leaving.
Christ! Pardon me.
Okay.
My humble respects.
Excuse me.
Whee!
What premonition?
No. It says it was in the cellar, right? Somewhere here. Somewhere in the pantry. Oh, pantry. This is the pantry, isn't it? This isn't the pantry? Okay, I guess that's not the pantry.
Let's drink. To your health and mine. Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
No thanks, but...
I'm sorry.
Pantry up here. No. Hi, Amp-Simp. How you doing? Free from all homework and can watch in peace. Ah, wonderful. This does look like a pantry, but
Hey, what are you doing here?
nothing.
You're not allowed.
I didn't know that. Sorry. I mean, I did know that, but let's pretend I didn't. What in the world?
My respects.
What, I'm not supposed to be in here?
God be with you, sir.
Do you know Jerome Naz?
Naz.
The councillor?
Aye. He's the one we had to change the tub for. I know who he is.
Why did he change his tub?
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It was a terrible disaster.
Really?
You can tell me. Councillor Naz sent me to check up on things here.
Uh-huh. And he didn't tell you what happened here?
No. He said I'd find out everything here. I'm supposed to
okay.
measure it and, well, check it.
Right. If that's what Councillor Naz wants.
What happened to the tub?
We had these fleas. Like, lots of them.
Oh, I see.
It was terrible. We had to scrub the bathhouse top to bottom and wash or burn everything. And Councillor Naz found out and wanted his tub changed. Said he wouldn't use one that was crawling with fleas.
How did the fleas get in here?
Most likely some beggar broke in one night and partook of the bathhouse services. He left some flea-ridden rags lying about, and all of a sudden they were everywhere.
One rag is enough to infest the whole bathhouse.
You can't get rid of them.
Interesting.
Fleas are an enormous pain. Our cats got fleas at one point, and it it was a huge, massive problem in our then condo, basically, actually our apartment, I guess at that point. But no, it was infested all the carpets, the furniture. It's horrible.
What did Naz say about the fleas? Was he angry?
Adam talked to him about it, but I could hear him ranting and raving. I heard he threatened to take his custom elsewhere and said the whole city council would turn against us. And we all got it in the neck from Adam and all.
Where is the new tub?
Where the old one used to be, upstairs. But it's got new curtains now, made from this lovely embroidered fabric. And we put this nice cupboard next to it where Councillor Naz's towels, bath hose, wine goblets, and all that stuff are kept.
I see Adam really pampers him.
Aye, he does. He's our best customer.
Thanks.
Okay, cool.
That's all I need to know.
Are you going to check the tub then?
Well, I can see you take excellent care of the councillor, so it won't be necessary.
Actually,
Bye for now.
should check the tub, in fact. It's, what, this one? Okay, find something infested with fleas. Oh, this is the fancy one. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Why does it want me to leave? I mean, I will, but like... Oh, sorry.
So, you're not going to leave. Very well, then.
Here he is! Catch him!
What?
Someone's broken into my house. I'm sure he wants to steal something.
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Here you are. You're that bastard who's been snooping around on other people's property. I'll have none of that. You'll pay a fine, and then you'll show me what you've stolen.
I could afford a fine. But
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
okay. So,
I'm sorry.
good, you should be.
It looks like nothing's missing.
Okay, so I basically just need to come in here and sneak around at night, don't I? Because otherwise, I can't get into the pantry. Assuming that it's upstairs. Or unless it's this? This isn't the pantry. There's no way. There's no way they'd store the wine outside. Where would I find something infested with fleas?
I'll go take a look.
Yeah, I am going to have to sneak in at night, I'm pretty sure. I think I need to talk to a beggar.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Copy of, Bade's copy of Rapunzel came in now. Breathtaking, huh? It certainly looked at.
Service is kind of slow today.
Apparently, the city council is organising another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody mind? Greetings. Do you need...
I need to get my horse.
As you wish, but it will take...
200, Jesus.
What if I offered you... It's just a horse. How's this?
More.
Okay, fine.
That works for
Here you go then.
Now then.
Yeah, okay. Might as well take up some time, yeah?
Here's your horse. Look at that glistening mane.
Oh, gorgeous. Alright. Well, let's go sneak back in. Sneak stonk on in. Yeah, we need a torch. It's that time of night.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
I'm at your service, sir.
Ah, it's this one. Is it?
I'll have a beer.
Are you being caught?
Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me.
No, thanks.
Let's
You,
to your
come
house
in.
tonight.
was drinking?
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
Take your grievance to
Next
the
is
baby.
the Valiant Little Tailor. Waiting on that one since the project was not one of my favorites growing up. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna talk to little Lita. Maybe she knows. I haven't talked to her yet.
What would you like?
Do you know Jerome Naz? He's a Kuttenberg councillor.
I don't know if I've actually read the original version.
Of
if there is
course
an
I
original,
know
I
him.
suppose.
Me and the girls look after him like one of our own.
What services do you give him?
Ooh, wouldn't you like to know? All the girls do their own bit.
Of course.
We make certain Councillor Nars gets the best treatment.
And what do you do?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You just,
But you need to make it worth my while.
Of course. How much do you want?
Coin won't catch me a husband. But a pretty dress, that might do it.
I'll try to get hold of one.
I look forward to it. Farewell, my friend.
I'm gonna have to buy her a dress, aren't I? Excuse me, meaty Mary. Are they leaving? I suppose they're leaving. Oh, the Brothers Grimm version on Discord. I will check it out then. Thank you. Hi there, meaty Mary. I'm not doing anything untoward over here. I'm
My
just
respects.
gonna sit. Shall I? Oh, she's also gonna sit. That's not. Hi. That was not my intention. Is Henry quite literally a Captain Save-A-Ho in this situation? You know what? Listen, I hope so. If this gets little what's her face out of the business, then fine, all the better. Nothing wrong with that. I guess I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna wait an hour or two. Why not?
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Sean Peter. Why is she just sitting there? It's not in there. It's got to be over here. Little Lita. That's it.
give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more.
Is this it?
Hey, dearie. Come and have a...
I have no idea if that's supposed to be it or what. Personal cast of wine. Somewhere in the pantry and stands on tall legs. Is this the pantry? This doesn't look like a pantry. Once infested with fleas, find something covered in fleas and pour them on something near Naz's tub. Some flea-ridden rags I gotta find.
Willst du etwas trinken?
That
Come
can't
and
be
take
it.
a swig, sweetheart.
That can't just be it.
Then I'll have a sip of you.
If they're heading down, that's good news. Lita is still out here. What? Why is that locked? I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down for a little bit. It's 1 a.m. Lita, go to bed. Mary.
No business here. Get up and clear off.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Go! Away! You can't just come in here as you like. That's right.
Okay. Well, fine. Very hard. Okay, let's just do some sneak snonking. Let's do this the proper way. I assume it's not going to be in here, but let's try it out, huh? No, this is the stables. That is, I mean, look, yes, you would think that it is her job to be awake at these hours, but it's not. They actually close. Like, they're closed now. Which is not awake doing your job. She's just awake. Okay. In case it is this one, let's try it. Huh? No, it's not this one then. Good to know. I guess this isn't the pantry, this is the kitchen? This might be the pantry. No, it's not. No. I'm assuming this is where they sleep. Probably not it. Okay, let's try these rooms here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's hope he enjoys the herbs.
Okay. Now, where would I find flea-infested somethings? Need to find anything infested with fleas. Nope. Not sure where I would find that.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart. Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me.
I might be pushing my
Come
luck
on,
here.
Come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, that's going on.
Come and
Available
take a
repute.
swig, sweetheart.
No.
I'll give you some sweet nectar. And then maybe...
I'm gonna go ahead and not go in there because I can tell there's very obviously someone. And they're busy. No. Where do they keep their fleas? Yeah, they'd want to store it someplace that's not going to be looked at. I would have thought in the, like, the barn or stable or whatever outside, but I didn't see it in there. I can go check again, I suppose. There's Adam. I assume it's not... Oh, shoot. Wrong way. I assume it's not in his room. Almost certainly not in his room. Now I'm going to go back down and check. Outside. I also need to, at some point, buy a nice dress. Or what's her name? Did I see the movie Sinners? No, I did not. I have heard it recommended. Then again, it did not look good. Frankly, it looked rather annoying. Almost like blaxploitation type of thing. No, not out here. Underground storage, I would think, but there isn't. Maybe up here? No, these are all, like, nicely laundered things. See, I think I have to find flea-infested rags somewhere else. Like, maybe at the pigsty. That seems like a place that might have flea-bitten nonsense, right? No, maybe, yes, no. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna wash myself in a pig trough. That's... no. Yeah, I don't know. Why, Imp of you, and what do you have to think? What are your thoughts? Oh, interesting. Black version of From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, your thoughts on Sinners. That's what I was asking about. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to find something infested with fleas. If somebody wants to help me out with this, feel free. Because I... Really? Good 8.9 out of 10. Wow. Alright. I'm just going to go to my nearest bed. Come on, Pebbles. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You like vampire movies that are not cheesy romances? Yeah, those are. It is better than vampire movies that are not cheesy romances. I'll tell you, there was a vampire, not movie, but a show that I didn't actually finish, but I've thought about going back to, which was Midnight Mass. I started watching it. I watched the first maybe half, give or take. And it was pretty good. I will say it was pretty good. But I don't know, I never wound up finishing it. Ah, yes, Grace. Thank you for Google machining. That'll probably help. All right, let me have a snacky. You like the miniseries? Yeah. Oh, it was anti-Catholic, semi-pro-Islamic. I mean, I know that some of the only survivors, if not the only survivor, were the only Muslim family or something like that. Catholic priest forsakes the collar to be with a parishioner he had an affair with, and a daughter who didn't know her father was the father of her parish. Interesting. Okay. Huh. All right. At least they didn't make the priest a child predator. I remember when I was a kid hearing a scandal about a priest who had a secret girlfriend. Yeah, the whole priests as sex pests thing is honestly overplayed at this point. I understand that it was a serious and very real scandal, and that it very well may have negatively affected, not may have, it certainly did, negatively affect the faith of a lot of good people. But of course,
I apologize.
that is, I think, only being hurt by picking at the scab, so to speak, repeatedly for decades now. I need a tailor. I need a tailor. For a nice dress. For Liddy, or whoever her name is. There's tailors down this street. All right. Next street over.
Easy, good horse.
Ooh, ideas for a communist vampire story. Interesting. Because blood is the only food left, or something like that. Because that'd be an interesting interesting twist. That ooh, okay. Here's a plot. there's a vampire in Ukraine during the Holodomor, and part of the suspicion is that he is not malnourished, and eventually he's found out by the Stasi, and instead of staking him like a good Orthodox Christian would, they instead basically hire him to dispose of undesirables.
I'll be right with you.
Potentially interesting, no? Let's get her a frilled dress. What can I sell? Anything worth selling I can sell? I don't think so, but... Oh, I can sell these things. Like a golden crucifix. Oh, no, I can't sell that, can I?
I'd like to discuss...
Well,
Do you accept?
we're near. Aye. I
Okay.
was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Dracula takes out a whole squad of commies. Well, good for him. Wasn't there a live stream, not D&D game, I think it was GURPS or something, with like Sargon of Akkad and a few other people, where they were like Nazi vampires or something? Wasn't that a thing? I remember that being a thing. Oh god, okay. Oh, I need a noble woman's cohorty. Great. No, I just wasted my money. I don't like wasting my money. It's fine. I have enough. Let's go with... Blue or green? Let's go with green.
I'd like to discuss... I could go for that.
Thank you, sir. And come
Okay.
again.
Wait, where did...
Come and take your pick.
Where'd I leave Pebbles? Oh, right, where I fell off of. Where I fell off her. Right, there you are. Wonderful. Okay. What if, like, during communist Romania, some people fleeing persecution from the regime hide in an abandoned castle that belongs to a famous Wallachian prince?
Slowly.
Potentially
Nice and
cool.
slow.
So hold on, Grace, did you find where
You
to
almost
find
ran me
something
over.
infested with fleas? I missed it. They says 10 years ago when I was in college, I planned on attending a speed dating event. I was invited by a pretty black girl I'd never met. Come hang out with her. Found out shortly after I'd arrived. I'd been invited to a minority venting section because I was disabled. Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound very fun. Talk to beggars. A beggar in Kingdom Come. Okay, well, let's do that.
Easy. Good horse.
Hey! Your horse is trampled.
I'm sorry, I ran into you. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Good day to you.
Do you know where I could get hold of some flea-ridden
This
rags?
is ridiculous.
What? I thought you were going to give me alms. No, I don't know.
Really? You don't, huh?
Good soul. Help out a poor beggar. Think of your salvation.
Okay. Sure, why not? Here you go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Here you go.
Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm
And
coming.
with you.
All right, well, I'm going to give her the dress and ask what she has to say. Kachka, right?
But I lost it.
Was it Kachka? No, Kachka was the one with the...
Like that.
It wasn't Meaty Mary. I see.
Oh, how brave. Causing trouble and then hiding.
I'm not hiding. Ah, here it was. It's Lita.
Greetings. What do you need?
I want to ask about that councillor, Jerome Naz.
I know you do, but what about my dress?
I've got a dress for you, just like you wanted.
There you go.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. Wow, it's gorgeous.
It's all yours. Now, what can you tell me about Naz and his visits?
Of course. It's the same every time. I go upstairs to prepare a bath for him. It can't be too hot or too cold. And then Adam gives me this fragrant oil, and I have to mix that in.
That's some special treatment, isn't it?
We don't do that for anyone else. I hear it's awfully expensive, but only the best for Councillor Naz. Well, that's what Adam says.
I understand.
Well, then he has his bath, eats and drinks and discusses important issues with Adam and the other wealthy guests. And then he usually goes home or stays on with some girl. It depends.
Okay.
You said Naz talks to Adam during bathing. What about? Do you know?
No, I don't. I don't listen to them. Boring stuff, usually. About the city council, about money, blah, blah, blah. I mind my own business.
Women. Anyway.
Could you show me the fragrant oil?
I ain't got it. Adam's really careful with it, so he only gives it to me when Councillor Naz comes. Then he locks it up somewhere in his room upstairs.
In his room upstairs, great.
What does the oil look like? Is it in some
Wish
picture?
I'd known this.
No, it's small. A little bottle with a cork. A bit like perfume. Aye, and it's got something painted on it. Colourful flowers like.
What would happen if you broke the little bottle, say, or someone stole it?
Don't say that. Not even as a joke. That would be the death of me. Adam would hit the roof, but Naz would be even more pissed off.
He always asks for it, eh?
Sometimes I wonder if he only comes here because he likes the way the bath smells. He can't stop praising it. It's like it puts him under a spell or something.
Right. I was just curious. But I've got to go now.
I'm a little suspicious.
Thanks for the chat.
Thank you for the dress. See you later.
Okay. Steal the fragrant oil. Am I? No. Okay, I can't go in there. Not during the day. I'm gonna have to sneak back in at night. I'm gonna have to go and talk to beggars. Sneak back in at night again. There are no beggars near the mine. Okay, let's wander through the rest of town then, shall we?
You'll see. I'll pray for her this evening. That's kind of you.
Wet. Wet feet.
Noble men shall
Hear tidings of what is happening in our city, just as other brothers are quarreling in
This is a... Excuse me? Get him, Mutt. We're on the frickin' trash pile. Cool. Ew. Yeah, that's gross. It's horrifying.
Keep close to the others.
Yeah, the idea of it being a kind of potion or intoxicant,
You have a kind master.
some kind of
eh?
intoxicant seems about right. For the bath oil. I mean, there are enough oils that are, you know, diluted in bathwater would be a sort of mild euphoriant. That's a thing, so that could well be.
Greetings. How can I help?
Hey, if I needed something, let's say, really filthy, covered in fleas, got any ideas?
What are you getting at? Why are you asking me? Do I look like I'm an expert on fleas to you?
No.
Fuck off.
I mean, okay. I was going to give you money, but okay. Guess I'll just go. Would it be too soon for belladonna flower for being used as a popular intoxicant for nobles? Was that a thing? I know it was in this period and even before.
What
It
can I
was
do
used
for you?
actively used as a poison, although I'd never heard of it being used as an intoxicant. Interesting.
Do you know where I could get hold of some flea-ridden rags?
What? I thought you were going to give me arms. No, I don't know.
Thanks.
Okay, well, if you told me I could help, I could pay you. Pay you well. See, look, with over 40,000 groschen, Henry could develop a sort of homeless network, to borrow an idea from Sherlock Holmes. Just paying beggars like 10 to 50 groschen a pop to do menial tasks like find me some fleas.
God be with you, sir.
Oh, in Renaissance Italy. Okay, okay, that does make sense, I
I
suppose.
need to find some rags covered in fleas. You wouldn't have any, would you?
No, I would not. I ain't some wretch.
Look, you're begging for alms. I figured you might know. Even if you don't, maybe you know somebody who doesn't bathe. Maybe, just maybe. Just a thought. Just a thought. What's with this? Burnt out building. Yeah. Maybe if I dress a little sleazier, huh?
Be careful.
Only a little, but still. Yeah, I had never actually heard of that, so I mean, I suppose it's possible that it could be something like belladonna. If not that in particular, it could be something relevantly similar. Interesting. In that way. Over there by the cathedral.
Greetings to you as well.
It was used as a perfume, as a sniffed intoxicant, or in eye drops, as dilated pupils were popular beauty features. Interesting. So, Renaissance Italy appreciated anime eyes, is what you're telling me.
Oh, it's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Did I see Nosferatu? No, I actually didn't.
Fountain? Where does the
Simpsons
water
was
come
disappointed. It was okay,
Here,
but I was
in the
expecting
middle of
9
the
out of
city.
10. We got 6 out of 10. That actually, that tracks because it was something that I was looking forward to, but once it came out, I basically just stopped hearing about it. So I figured it was, you know, kind of somewhere in the realm of mediocre. Like, not bad. Like, I'm sure if it had been bad, I would have heard plenty more about it. But it just kind of disappeared.
Christ, spare a few coins for a wreck.
Greetings, my friend.
Hey, if I needed something, let's say, really filthy, covered in fleas, got any ideas?
What are you getting at? Why are you asking me? Do I look like I'm an expert?
No.
Fuck.
Great. I just have to find the right beggar who is suitably humble. Chris says I'd probably watch it once it's on digital streaming, unless it's already there. It might be. Not sure. Not be a beggar at the tavern. Chase him out. Gosh. Let's run past. What is this, Florida?
If you know it, then so does half the town.
That's a guard tower. Not what I thought. Okay, well, I've done a loop around like half the city. What is...
Come and let the cooting birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I might at some point finish Midnight Mass. I'm not sure though. I will say, part of the problem with watching things like horror movies, or even more so horror shows, is that the only time I really have to watch something away from the kids is late into the night, like, you know, right before bed. And if something is successfully scary, that's not the best time to watch it, you know? I'm just saying. It's a process to find the right beggar. Okay, great. Well, let's look around, shall we? I don't know if your appearance has, or I guess Henry's appearance has any impact on the matter. I already talked to this guy.
Good day, sir.
He looks familiar.
Do you know where I...
You what? Leave me alone.
Nah. Looking forward to Last Voyage of the Demeter, but that fell flat too. Trader Mid, it looks so cool. It was 5 out of 10. Yeah, like I said, that's another one that I heard about for like maybe the first week after it came out, and most of what I heard was, he's alright. Which is not what I want to hear, you know? Because again, that could have been really cool. Aha.
Greetings. What do you want?
I'm sorry to ask you this, but I need to find something that's covered in fleas. Some rags, or something like that.
I've not actually
Got
seen
any
Arrested
ideas?
Development.
I may be a bit down on my luck,
Please.
but I ain't forgotten how to keep clean. I ain't got nothing like that.
Well, not you, but like, surely you know someone who smells funny.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Do you know where I could find some...
You what?
I'm looking for...
My. That's the worst shut-up line I've
That's
ever
not-
heard.
I'm serious.
You're a crackpot then. I ain't got nothing.
Hey, sleeping woman,
Greetings to you.
help me out here.
You wouldn't know where I could find some clothing covered in fleas, would you? Or some rags?
What do you want it for?
I can't tell you.
If you say so. I ain't got nothing like that.
Wait, hold on. What if I tell you? Okay, so wait, if I do tell you, will you give them to me? That'd be swell.
Do you... I'm looking for... I'm serious.
You're a...
No, okay, never mind. What about this guy?
Good day to you.
I don't know if you...
And you expect...
Well...
I ain't got but. I know where you could find some. If you're willing to make it
here we
worth
go.
my
This is what I was
while.
looking for. Yeah, if it's scary imagery or gory, I have to watch it during the day, because the imagery will haunt me should I wish to sleep at night. For me, it's dread. It's like suspenseful dread kind of stuff. That
Here you are. Not at all.
That's really
Thank you
what can keep me up at night.
Take a
And
look
I will
here
say,
in the corner
Midnight
by
Mass
the
had
wall.
some stuff. It
There's
was
a lot of rubbish there, and I
deeply
recently
spooky.
saw just the kind of blanket you need. Swarming with fleas it was. It'll be there somewhere.
Thanks.
Okay. It's right
I apologize.
on the outside of the wall, right? Yeah. Okay. Can I get... Excuse me? What he says right around the corner. What does he mean by that?
Oh, you mutt.
Ah. Yay, Rowdy. Naz's laundry chest, okay. I assume I'm gonna have to do this again at night. When is it? Mid-afternoon. Okay, that's not bad.
Even their bloody roof's full of holes.
Late into the night.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
All right. So, in other current events news. In other current events news, Israel blew up a church the other day, which, I feel like we should be more surprised by that, but we're clearly not. Well, I'm not. The Church of the Holy Family in Gaza was just blown up by an IDF tank shell, which is obviously absolutely heinous. Now it was claimed to be an accident, right? That it was a missed round. But look, if you're firing tank shells in the area where there are civilians, particularly, where there are civilians in a church, come on.
I apologize.
Oh, okay, sorry. Then yeah, something's kind of horribly wrong. Which is his laundry chest right here, right?
It's not safe here.
There's too many people right here. I can't really do that. I mean, look. I think it's fairly clear that it was not an accident. But even if it is, that's still pretty unacceptable.
Who's that?
Oops.
Only fools act like that.
Hi, sorry. Hey, Mary.
Oh, how brave. Causing trouble and then hiding.
Hi. Just
See you later. That's odd. Who opened this?
nobody. Nobody opened it. What are you talking about? Oh, she relocked it. Of course she did. Yeah, I can't do this during the day. There's too much foot traffic. There's no way. All right, I gotta go outside and wait till nightfall. That's what I gotta do. Sim says, I see this clip of the Chosen making the round saying Jesus on Zionism, and it's Jesus rebuking the Pharisees. You say you would not take part in the killing of the prophets, but your fathers killed the prophets. You den of vipers, how can you hope to escape hell?
God is punishing us for our sins.
Yeah, that is a look. I think that the big problem with I mean all of that, all of those sorts of comparisons, is that yes, Christ is rebuking the Jews of his day, who were Second Temple Jews. But today, we're talking about rabbinic Jews, post-Temple, post-New Covenant Jews. Which, I mean, I think you can make a reasonable argument, a Christian argument, a specifically Christian argument, but a reasonable argument nonetheless, that they are, the Jews of today, modern rabbinic Judaism, is not Jewish per se, but is more properly considered as, or would more properly be considered, a Christian heresy.
What'll it be?
I'd like to use your...
What'll it be?
I need a hot bath.
Excellent.
Sure.
I'll gladly...
All right, then.
Go past a little bit of time, get my clothes washed, get me rested up, and ready to stay the night outside.
All done. You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
Thanks, Hanka. I'm just going to sit right here for now. The Chosen is, as I understand it, from what I've seen, it's relatively good in terms of its portrayal. There are Mormons involved in the production, which leads to a bit of which leads to a bit of suspicion on my end. Rotten bread. I have not watched it because I know there are some potentially not so spiritually edifying elements to it. But it is. I've heard that it's pretty good. But no, the war. Or I guess I should more realistically say the slaughter of the people of Gaza, including Christians, is going on apace. And that, of course, like I said, that does include Christians, and it includes the only Catholic church in Gaza. Or now, not anymore. It's not the only Catholic church in Gaza because it doesn't exist anymore. It was almost completely destroyed, not to its foundations, but it is no longer intact. And like I said, it was hit by a tank round. Oh god, yeah, the conversation between Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz, yeah, that was Jesus, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, I think Tucker Carlson has about the right approach to the matter. When he says that...
bite to your heart's content.
Excellent. When he says that U.S. foreign policy just seems to be killing Christians. Like, whatever kills the most Christians seems to be our foreign policy. And I will say, this is not an aberrant occasion. This is not an odd instance for Israel to attack Christians. Like, that's not abnormal for Israel. It's basically Israeli policy to well, for example, I know Mike Huckabee has been of all people the evangelical Zionist, basically the king of evangelical Zionists, is upset with Israel because they've been denying visas to a lot of Christians because they are afraid that those Christians are going to spread the gospel in Israel, which is illegal. Nope. 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 Oh, Lutheran Satire. I didn't see their latest video about it. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. What is this? Knight's soap? Fascinating. Not what I'm looking for, though. Oh, there it is.
That's rank. Ugh.
All right, there we go. Yeah, so Mike Huckabee is naturally, and I think correctly, upset that Israel is not exactly nice to Christians. Who would have thought? Because they are opposed. They're fundamentally opposed to Christian missionaries, clearly. But not obviously, like, not just missionaries, right? They're opposed to Christians doing what Christians are very specifically supposed to do in all circumstances, which is to share the gospel. And if you do that in Israel, guess what? You're breaking the law. Like, that's illegal in Israel. You can't do that. That's a persecutorial nation, if I've ever seen one. Wait, what's this? Or flees into Naz's laundry chest. I did that. I did that. I did that. Didn't I?
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I forgot my torch. Okay, well, let's try this again, shall we? Is it this? They also don't practice what they read. They hold the Torah in the highest regard, the 5 books of Moses. They do not perform animal sacrifices, have a priesthood or temple. They just read Moses over and over again, not take part in what he wrote. That's interesting. I'll take that. Oh, there we go.
Come on. Crawl all over it.
Okay, let's go back to Betty now. Betty. Anyway. Alright, on we go. Out we go. Let's go on a hill. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's just fast travel. That's fine. I need a rest.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
No, faster. Yeah, also, I mean, there's also a lot of Christian communities in, let's say, Greater Israel, that have been specifically targeted by settlers. In a lot of cases, those Christian communities have basically just been wiped out. In some cases, killed. In other cases, they've just been driven away. In some cases, they've just had their land stolen. This has been a common practice, not just recently. This has been going on for, well, since before the state of Israel has existed. So no, this is not a new development. This anti-Christian bent of Israel, not new at all. In fact, if you've been paying any attention to it, which not a lot of people have, unfortunately, but you'll see that there are a bunch of instances of these Christian communities throughout the Holy Land that have been just systematically attacked by Israeli forces, by the IDF, and by just sort of, mobs. Is that a cat? Is that plural? Cats? Hey, Betty, good morning.
I was at Adam's bathhouse.
And how did it go? Tell me.
I asked about Naz, and let's say he won't feel as comfortable there as he used to.
That sounds good. At least he might be willing to talk to me now.
Oh, so I don't forget, I brought you something. This is some precious oil they mix into his bath. He's crazy about it, it seems. So you can surprise him when he turns up here.
That's great. Thank you.
What are we going to do now? Wait.
Well, there's one more counselor we could get on our side.
Who?
Counselor Tuchmacher. Apparently, some nobleman accused him of swindling his customers, and he has some problems now, or something like that.
Interesting.
If you go to him and ask, maybe he'd appreciate some help.
Okay. Gray said, I believe most Jews say that is because the third temple will be built when the Messiah comes. But they didn't see Jesus as the Messiah, and he's not of the Davidic dynastic line. Well, I mean, he is. That's the prologue to Luke, I think, traces his lineage back to King David. So he is of the Davidic line. And then of course there's, I mean, if you want to get prophetic about it, and you want to examine the prophecy of was it Ezekiel, I think, the third temple is built, is rebuilt in 3 days, as Jesus said it would be. Again, in line with the fulfillment of the prophecy of Ezekiel. I believe it was Ezekiel. Someone correct me if I'm wrong about that. That the temple would be the Shekinah, the Spirit of God would return to the temple, and then clear water would flow from its side, which it did from Christ's side on the cross. Did not Jesus say, "Tear this temple down now, and I will raise it in 3 days, and his body is the temple"? Yeah, but so did the prophets. It's not just, this isn't just a New Testament thing. This echoes all the way through the Old Testament. This is not a new thing. It's not a strictly Christian thing. This is Christianity qua the continuation of the Old Covenant. The new fulfills the old. It's not some new wacky offshoot thing. Modern rabbinic Judaism is an offshoot of Christianity. It exists in reaction to Christianity, especially the Talmud, but broadly speaking, the traditions of modern Judaism. Going to the absolute, like, the modern day, like even to our time in the last century or so, you can see that Jewish festivals kind of arise to sort of spin off of Christian festivals, and that's a cultural thing that happens because they live among Christian communities, which kind of follows the pattern that has been since the establishment of the New Testament. Imsim says, should we be surprised that these people are condemning and cursing their own God? He took them out of slavery in Egypt, and as soon as Moses went up Mount Sinai, they began worshipping a golden calf. Look, yeah, true, fine, kind of, but us too. The thing is, like, we curse our God all the time. Don't let the church off the hook, because we are Israel, right? The ethnic Jewish are not the theologically significant inheritors of the Old Covenant. And so it's not that we should be surprised that they today condemn and curse their own God. Rather, that a great many, although probably still the minority, but a great many Jews of the first century and the first few centuries rejected the new covenant, rejected God. That's the parallel. It's not today. The parallel is not today. Parallel was 2,000 years ago, give or take. He said Palestine and British mandatory Palestine are different as they predate modern Israel as we know it. Mandatory Palestine is the proto-Israel. Palestine prior to Britain was Ottoman. Somewhat peaceful as far as I'm aware. Yeah, and I mean it was peaceful more or less dating back to midway through the Crusades. Because starting with the first few Crusades, you started having Christian pilgrims, and that became a sort of little stable area, mostly just because there were always pilgrims coming through, and it was beneficial to everyone for it to be relatively stable. Again, that's as best I understand it's sort of explanatory mechanism for it. Yeah, Amsim says Temple Judaism is pre-Messianic Catholicism. Catholicism is post-Messianic Judaism. Yeah, that's fair.
Who is this Tuchmacher? What else do you know about him?
He's a master tailor and draper. He has a shop in Town Hall Street. And he's one of the councillors who's likely to vote for Adam. He was always a bastard.
You know each other?
It depends on what you mean. We had a bit of a row some years back, and he's pissed off with me. I'd never have thought that moron would be on the council.
What about the other councillors? Have you spoken to any?
I've given bribes and promised favors, but nothing is certain. Unless Naz is eating out of the palm of my hand, we need every vote we can get.
Okay. All right. I'll go and see him and find out what's up.
Oh, and when I said we had a bit of a row, maybe it'd be best not to say I sent you. He might not take kindly to it.
All right. Don't worry.
Take care now.
Okay, good night. When do we get out of here again? Yeah, there we go. You'll forgive the draft. I'm just going to leave some doors open. Okay. Nearest bed. I have a bed at the hole in the wall. You can go sleep. You can go sleep there. Yeah, that'll work.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
I absolutely love this. That's just brilliant. Now, I actually don't know if that specifically is from a manuscript or from an illumination or something. The like that version of the butt playing a trumpet. But I do know that the whole butt playing a trumpet thing is a common motif in manuscript illuminations and things. At least common enough of a motif to be kind of famous. To have been lampooned in Monty Python, for example. Let's take a nap. Grace says, I believe it was either Muhammad or another high figure in early Islam had a meeting on a Sunday, and the Muslim leader allows the Christian to worship. I believe this was in Mecca or Medina. Huh. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Alright, let's, because we do have to, this is a time crunch quest, at least I think. Let's just do it, shall we?
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Is that St. Michael? No. Who's that? Interesting. Oh, I can't just... Okay. No, Taylor shot's around the corner a bit. That is a very short door.
Nice.
Extremely short door.
Welcome, good man. I'll be right.
I heard you're having trouble with some noblemen.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. But maybe I could help you.
And you just feel like helping me, do you? Because you've got a big heart? I don't.
Did Dante start the butt trumpet trip?
What's your
No.
game?
It's got to be
Do
before that.
the municipal bathhouse and the clean tax mean anything to you?
Of course. I'm a member of the Kuttenberg Council.
So, when you're going to choose the bathhouse, I need you to vote for the Kingfisher.
Why are you interested in bathhouses?
Let's say it's in my interest if they make a profit. I contributed to the furnishings, and I expect to get a return on that soon.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Good
Why?
one.
Why not? If you can help me, my vote is yours. But only if you succeed.
It's a deal. What's it all about then?
I had a bit of a quarrel with Sir Jan of Leschin. And I need someone young and strong to take my place in a duel.
You're gonna fight?
You'll do the fighting, and that will settle our dispute. Do you agree?
Okay. Sim says, did you ever hear the prophecy attributed to Pope Leo XIII? That he overheard God and Satan speaking, and Satan said if he had the time and power, he could destroy God's church. And God said, you have the time, 100 years, and the power. Go. And now his time is up. Well, I mean, of course Satan can't destroy his church. Yeah, I mean, surely throughout the 20th century there was a great deal of damage done, just like there was a great deal of damage done to the world in general. But no, of course Satan can't. Of course, Satan, that's just Satan being prideful, because it always is. That's how things always go, isn't it? I like the... that is a... Excuse me, that is definitely an interesting vision, and one that really fits the personality of Satan.
What did you quarrel about?
Just
Apparently shortly after Pope Leo XIII composed the St.
Some
Michael prayer,
nobleman's
commanded it
servant
to be read at the
ordered
end of
a
every low
coat for
mass.
his lord,
And we still do, by the
except
way.
he kept
Our
urging
parish does.
me, and I ran out of the right fabric. So I used a different fabric in some places, and the Lord noticed and accused me of swindling him.
Well, you did, didn't you?
What was I supposed to do? I'd also have been in trouble if I didn't deliver it on time.
All right. What happened next?
I wanted the bailiff to adjudicate, because I'm on good terms with him. But the nobleman insisted it to be resolved under the law of the realm, because the city law doesn't apply to him, and that means settling the dispute under the watchful eyes of God by combat.
Okay. Some say Leo the 14th has come to usher in the revival of the church, and the church is growing and many youth are returning to it. Well, God willing.
What are the rules of the duel?
You don't need to worry. It's not to the death.
What weapons?
Well, as I'm not a nobleman, I'm not allowed to use a sword, but you can use a mace, flail, or a hunting sword.
I can't use a sword.
And armor?
No plate armor.
And the nobleman?
He can have everything. Sword and armor.
That's hardly a fair fight.
That's by the by, though. If I'm in the right, you'll beat him even with a stick. God's hand will guide you.
I hope so.
Fine.
It won't be my first duel, so why not? I'll take your place.
I'm glad I've found someone with courage.
Where's the duel going to take place?
The dueling spot is secret. It's out of town. So we'll go there together. If you're ready, we can set off right away.
No.
Give me a while. I have to get ready.
Absolutely
But
not.
Don't leave me in the lurch.
I need a better weapon. If I'm not allowed to use a sword,
Christ, pardon me.
I need to go find a freaking hammer. Look, he doesn't want me to use a sword. Fine. I'll go get a war hammer. If he's gonna wear armor, then I'm gonna crack him open.
Pouring.
Really? Kind of pathetic. I'll take it, though.
Let's talk about...
Wow. Aye.
Okay.
Glad to be of help to you, good sir.
I think it has more to do with the passing of Pope Francis than anything else. I don't know about that. It doesn't seem quite right. No plate armor. Does that mean I can't have a brigandine? Okay, hold on. So, I have... Can I wear mail? Of course I can wear mail, right? There, I have taken off my plate armor. Happy? I'm not happy.
I hope not.
Now, if I can use Brunswick's... If I can use Brunswick's, that's excellent. But maybe I can't. I probably can't use a poleaxe. He's probably not going to be okay with that. Let's see.
I'm sure he just...
Let's do this, I suppose. Yeah, I absolutely don't think you're absolutely right that I don't think he was nearly as bad as his reputation.
Show me.
As his reputation led him to be, certainly. However, you are right that he certainly. How do I put it? He was I wouldn't even say that that Pope Francis was like a bad pope or anything. Just that I think that he did present a great deal of scandal. And that is probably
I'm here for the duel.
That's
I'm
the
glad
problem.
you didn't leave me in the lurch. Shall we go?
Let's go.
I'm here like we agreed, sir.
Tuchmacher. Who's this with you?
My champion. He's going to fight in my name.
Sir?
I would laugh in your face here and now, but that wouldn't be chivalrous. So I'll just ask if you're ready, lad.
I'm ready.
You have to say it's of your own free will.
I, Henry of Skalitz, fully aware of all the risks, am prepared to represent Tuchmacher in combat to restore his honor.
Shit,
and
I
I
should
shall
have a
win
shield.
or lose in his name. Let God's will decide the outcome.
If you fight as well as you speak, you could be a worthy opponent.
I really should
I
have a
was
shield.
afraid Tuchmacher would beg for forgiveness. Shall we begin?
I see you're fully kitted out to fight me, sir.
Are you objecting?
You in full armor? And look at me. Does that strike you as fair? Your advantage is plain to see.
Do you mean to preach equality to a nobleman, you oaf? I come from a long and noble line, and a wretch like you should shed tears of gratitude for the honor of feeling my blade. So stop blethering and get ready.
Give me a moment.
What's wrong?
I'd need to stretch a little.
Get a move on.
Do I have a shield? Shoot. Do I have a shield? I don't have a shield on the horse. Shoot. Okay. Well. Okay, ready.
Well, what?
Let's go then.
Are you testing my patience? You're supposed to have a weapon befitting Tuchmacher's status. No swords, no shields. Get a flail or a hunting sword, and we can begin.
All right.
What?
You need to lose your rag.
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
Are you serious? I have a hammer. I have nothing else. Oh my god.
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
He specifically said mace. Can't do a hammer? Really? No hammer? Okay. Okay. Well, let me just ride back. Don't worry, I'll be back. Could use a hunting sword, I guess. Screw it. I'm gonna go make a hunting sword. I have time, because why not? Why the heck not?
Easy. Easy.
I'm gonna go make a very nice hunting sword. Okay.
Ow!
Sorry.
You have a kind master. Hey, Matt?
He was staring at you.
No, I wasn't.
Did Grace leave? I'm not sure. Grace, you still there? Crafting. Yeah, I'll do this. Antler shards, huh? Toledo stool, fascinating material. Antler shards? Ah, good. Toledo steel. Iron. Need iron. There we go. Fallen from grace. Ah.
He's a fucking fucker. We'll finish this quickly.
Alright, I don't want to do that. Let's go make a nice sword, shall we? Shell hunting sword. Let's do it. I recognize that this quest is very specifically here to challenge people like me who rely very heavily on Master Strikes. But, you know, whatever. It's a hunting sword. Legally speaking, it's a knife. He did say hunting sword. So, I mean, what's his name? I'm probably gonna buy a mace too. If I could make a mace, I would.
It's already cooled down.
The reason, of course, being that I get a significant bonus to weapons that I make myself, and then another bonus to weapons that I sharpen myself. And so I will have both benefits here if I make myself a nice hunting sword. And I have a much higher sword skill than I have heavy weapon skill. So hopefully this is fine. If not, I'll have a mace in my back.
God, I better not botch this up.
I don't think I botched it. I think we're good. 500 miles Weather Proclaimers is good. I agree. Okay. Goody goody. I need a whetstone. Shoot. And a... Here we go. There's a weaponsmith right out that way. With a whetstone near it.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, there we go.
Silly doggy.
Let's go! Try this one more time.
Guten Tag.
Can I use your whetstone, please? Yes, excellent. 55, ooh.
Sharp as a razor.
There we go. Really? I only made it quality 2. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Flanged mace, maybe? Might be fine. It's good enough, I suppose.
Let's talk about the prop. How's it?
That's... Finally. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Alright. I'm gonna try that and see if it'll work. Alright, peoples. Come on. Where's blacksmith's kit? There we go. Oh.
Easy. Easy.
I can't use that on the mace?
Nice and slow.
Weird. Weird. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the duel.
Drinking it, did you?
Oh.
The taste of merciful King Sigismund won't permit us to repair the walls, you say.
You there. Halt. Come here.
Nah.
Go. Quick.
Oops, sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, peoples. Last time you were at karaoke, you dedicated that one to the frozen yogurt shop across town.
Go. Quick.
Okay, I went and forged a knife, not a sword. It's not a sword, legally. Legally speaking, it is not a sword.
Are we going to fight?
Yes, ready.
Well,
let's go.
Are you you're supposed to get a...
All right.
He's just a hunting sword. Fine. Okay. I don't have any skill points. Great. Okay.
Well,
let's go.
Are you you're supposed to have a weapon. Get a...
All right.
Well,
What?
What?
Oh. I understand. Maybe that's why.
Well,
let's go then.
There we go.
Today, these two men choose to settle a dispute concerning swindling and an accusation of lying. Noble Sir Jan of Leshtin and Kuttenberg Councillor Tukmacher, represented by Henry. Both men confirm that the party whom God guides to victory in the duel has right on his side, and the defeated party is obliged to make good his debt. The combat shall continue until one of the combatants yields or flees. Are you ready? Begin.
let's be having you then. Is that all you've got?
The duel is over, and God's providence determined the winner.
Hear, hear.
God's will.
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
You okay there, buddy?
You really gave him what
Probably should
for?
say, nah,
From the right, from the left. Hurry, strike.
I'm actually quite good.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
It also helps that I do have.
I hope you'll fulfill your side of our deal now.
Most certainly.
And next time, don't resolve your disputes by combat.
Next time,
Do you want this
I'll be
hunting
careful
sword?
who I
You
make
can have it if you
coats
want.
for.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Anyway, yeah, you can have this hunting sword if you want. I need to re-equip everything that is good. There we go. My armor. Sinette. Varus. No, not that one. Go on, let's... Legs. That's it. Okay, we're good. We are nicely re-equipped. Okay. Alright, by the time I get there, it is going to be rather late, isn't it? Not night yet.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Alright, horsemanship 30. I am very gradually maxing out all of my skills here. Nicely done. Pleased. Hey, Betty.
I went to see Tukmacher.
How did it go? Will he vote for us?
He had a quarrel with some nobleman. He challenged him to a duel.
A duel? Like a fencing one?
More
I
or
didn't
less.
think people still fought duels. Aren't they banned?
If you've got blue blood, you can do what you like.
That's true. It's the same everywhere. What did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate yet. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Now we just have to wait till the council meets.
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
That's good.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, everyone's kind of on edge. I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them, or something like that. All we can do is wait.
Okay.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
Come back in a few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will.
Good. Alright, cool. Let's see, what do we got next? Sigismund's camp. Alright, waiting for ill repute. Go get hired at the vineyard. I could do that. I could do the pilgrimage. I think I'll go do that. It's far, but let's just go for it. Ooh, yeah, it's far. Alright. Let's go to Suchtol and then we'll go north from there. Oh, it's nighttime. I should have... Whatever, I can travel at night. Not too bad. It's fine. Maybe it'll be more interesting. Maybe we'll get into a tussle. Familiar face. A man smiles sadly at you. Who's that? Hey, buddy.
Servus, guter Mann. What can I do for you?
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Berghoff?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravediggers barely buried the last of them.
Well,
I mean, it has
there's
been
no
a little
one to
while.
do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Bergov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us, the traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling me this?
Because we are on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff.
But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate ways. Mögen sich unsere Wege hiermit trennen.
I have no idea what that means. Wait, who did I lose reputation with? Him? What that? A watering hole, eh?
Quick!
seeing these little flashes of light. Interesting. What's with the flashes of light? Watering the hole. There's someone there. Fine. Racing horseshoes, huh? Oh yeah, Grace, I would recommend Dirt 4 Robins. They're pretty darn cool. I have no idea what to describe them in terms of genre though. Baze, maybe you can help me out there. I don't know. How would you categorize them in genre? Yeah, I'll just run it. I'll just hoof it. That's fine. Maybe have a snack. Like some honey. I'm still like extremely impressed by Queen of the Night. Their both the album, but more so by the silent film, because they made an album, and then also alongside the album with it, they used the album as the soundtrack
and in Jesus
for
Christ,
a
his
musical
only Son,
short
our
film.
Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit. I believe in the
Which was
Holy
very
Spirit,
good.
the Holy Catholic
Very
Church,
good.
the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting.
All right, cool. Now what? What's all these? There are some like random spots on the map that have been unlocked for me, that have been revealed, that I could go and check out. But I feel like I should do a lot more of this kind of rando exploration stuff off stream, because that will bore you guys, I'm sure. Or I'm not sure, but I expect. All right, what else? What do we got? I could finish up the Devil's Pack. I have 40 minutes. Yeah, I'll have 45 minutes. I'll do that. Maybe next time I'll do In Vino Veritas, possibly in the small hope that I might even make some Hippocross, as spiced wine between now and then. Thinking about it. Okay, all the way down to Bilani. Just thought I hit mute. Now we're good. This is not a shrine? Like, I can't pray at it. Good. Me. Well, fine. I guess I'll just wander about and find some of these areas of interest. Very cinematic. Progressive rock and mythic rock? Yeah, progressive rock is fine. That's a fine description. It's a good enough description, I suppose. Oh, it's a pond. Yeah, progressive rock. They remind me a bit of prog rock bands, like maybe kind of like Yes. They're probably Yes might be the closest comparison. I mean, it's not spot on, and they're obviously quite different, but Yes might, like I said, might be the closest comparison that I can think of. Well. But where what are we talking about here? Well. I don't get it. Is it really just a spring? Yeah, whatever. Muse, maybe like Muse. Deer Hunter? I don't know Deer Hunter. Yeah, I don't know Deer Hunter. Huntsman's Lodge. Taylor. Woodcutter's Camp. Alright. You guys give me a minute. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. Be back in just a moment. Leave you here. Hello, I'm back. Yes, you got me on the Dirt Poor Robin's train during Majora's Mask, and I thank you for it. They're really cool. You know, the comparisons to some of like the old '90s prog rock, that's probably why I like them. That's part of why I like them. The Christian themes are neat too, but just their music in general, I always liked a lot of those old bands from like the early '90s and stuff. Even Rush, the I guess relatively normie version, if you want. Rush is probably the normiest prog rock band, but they're also really good. Ooh, that was interesting. So yeah, oh, come on. Those pigglers.
Quick!
Oof, landed right on it. Ouchie. I'm sorry, Pebbles.
Yes?
All right, let's see if I can access this quest right now. I doubt it. I'm gonna have to wait till morning. Yeah, it's inside someone's house, which means if I break in, then they will kill me. Yeah, no, they won't. Maybe they'll just be. Maybe they'll be upsetty. I don't know. Or maybe I talk to him.
Greetings. What would you like?
You look tired.
Folk are saying you need help with some dragon bones or something?
Yes, it's true.
Firebird was inspired by 70s
about it
synthwave.
already.
I can see that.
Actually, I only heard it from the innkeeper.
I might have known it. These innkeepers, they spread gossip like old fishwives. But you've come here to offer help?
Yeah. But first, you'll have to tell me what it's all about.
Ah, yes, of course. I need to quickly deliver a message to the Abbot of Sedlitz and bring back a reply.
I've never been a messenger for the church before.
The ways of the Lord are mysterious. For instance, I'm traveling to Vlashim. I'm a messenger too. I decided to spend the night here, and, well, you can see for yourself. When someone discovers something like this, whatever it is, we have to deal with it straight away. It's a church matter.
So the message will be about the bones, will it?
Of course. But if you want to hear any more, you'll have to promise to help me.
I'll deliver your message for you.
Thank you. And as I promised, I'll answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Who's this message for?
It's for the head of Sedlet's monastery, the abbot. He's the only one who can properly assess the situation and decide how to proceed.
But they won't let me into the monastery.
You don't have to go in. When I was leaving Sedlet's, the abbot was planning to visit a small church near Kuttenberg. A new parish priest, Tobias, took charge of it recently, so I suppose he wants to see how he's doing. In any case, the important thing is to deliver the message right into the abbot's hands.
Okay.
What else do you know about the bones?
A woodcutter found them and brought one here to show to the locals. Of course, the story spread like wildfire. People think they're dragon bones or something. I keep trying to explain to everyone there are no dragons in these parts. I mean, St. George killed a dragon, that's unquestionable, but I seriously doubt it was in the woods by Bilani.
Why not? Maybe a dragon really did live here.
If that were the case, we'd have records of it, lad. All I want is to help the locals to not be afraid, so they can continue to live in peace and God's favor.
That's why you're writing to Sedlet's monastery.
Soon.
Yes.
That'll be interesting.
I'm hoping the abbot can advise me how to solve this unfortunate situation.
Things like, things like the Police or Paul McCartney or Wings, AC/DC, Scorpions, Phil Collins, Robbie Robertson. Yeah, not
Facts.
Not quite.
I think that's all I need to know.
You're
like I said,
welcome,
yes
Take
is
care
probably
on
the
your
closest
travels.
comparison I would think of.
Till we meet again.
Which, by the way, if you're not familiar with Yes, check it out, because it's also really cool. They are extremely conceptual. Try 3 side quests? Okay. Fine. It'd be that way. Yeah, I gotta go here to my bed. Gotta take a nap. More related to my mom's music, Madonna, Cher, ABBA, etc. Now, I was raised with like horn bands, like Chicago, also Paul McCartney, a little bit of the Police. What's it called? But like Chicago always sticks out in my memory. Sting also.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive.
Quick!
Oh, sorry, Pebbles.
Quick! To hell with you! I'll shoot you an extra arsehole!
No.
You wanna try me?
You'll be sorry, fucker.
No.
I yield! Mercy! I surrender.
Drop your weapon.
Here you go. You got what you wanted. Now let me go.
Sharpshooter's bolts.
Fuck this.
Fancy.
I'm not getting myself killed.
Oh, him too? Nice. Fine, I'll sell it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, all right. That's actually a good point. Leave that here. I don't need it. Eric asks if I want to talk about yielding and surrendering versus killing bandits. Yeah, that is a good question. Because this game gives you the chance to accept surrenders by any bandits basically at any time. Let's go racing. And I mean, part of that is obviously for, making the player feel better, or giving the chance for a sort of moral dilemma, like, oh, do you accept the surrender or do you just kill him? That kind of thing. Which is always a good little thing to include in the game, right? But also a barn. But also there is a practicality to the matter, right? And this is something that has come up in my current D&D campaign that I'm running. The players are dealing with a bit of a bandit problem. One might even say a bandit infestation. Very well equipped, but not necessarily well trained, large group of bandits. This is a poacher's hideout. Very clearly.
Die!
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's and they're often faced, the PCs are often faced with a dilemma of should they threaten the bandits and try and get them to surrender, or just take them out, kill them. Hello, doggy. And then further, what if they surrender? What if the bandits surrender of their own will, of their own accord? Do you accept a surrender? In what circumstances can you accept a surrender? Now, like, legally speaking, ethically speaking, setting pragmatism aside, accepting a surrender is a matter of, right, do you have the authority to execute, say, a prisoner, right? Because if you are in a position of authority to execute bandits of this group, then killing them despite a surrender is would in that case be legal, at least. Now, setting aside any kind of moral qualms or ethical qualms with capital punishment in general, and in this or that setting, I don't think that there is an ethical issue with capital punishment. But, and again, this can jive perfectly well with, say, Pope Francis's statements about capital punishment, that that in our present modern circumstance, where we can ensure the safety of the community without execution, then execution may not be justified. But in 15th century Bohemia, or what is it, 6th century Validium or Sanctia, right? In my campaign, in my D&D setting, no, there is not means of long-term imprisonment kind of thing. There might be things like branding. There might even be things like magical compulsion, in at least in the D&D context, right? You can set a geas on somebody or something like that. Fine. But at the same time, still, I think that that execution can be perfectly justified, especially in the case of unrepentant bandits. Because if they are unrepentant but surrender purely for practicality's sake, what are you going to do? Throw them in jail? No, that's not going to work. You can't just do that indefinitely. Long-term imprisonment, as I talked about kind of last week, long-term imprisonment is a very, very modern notion. Like modern, like the last 150 years kind of modern.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Why not? Why do people keep saying that?
You silly doggy.
And so in a lot of cases, when fighting bandits who are just like highwaymen, people who are attacking random people on the road, especially if you know it's an organized problem, executing them on the spot, assuming certainty, like moral certainty that they are in fact bandits, assuming licit authority, blah blah blah, that can be perfectly well justified under most circumstances like this. Now, taking their weapons, disarming them and allowing them to go on might be fine. That might be good enough. Assuming that, under the assumption that a weapon is a significant investment, and that most just sort of common bandits are not in a position to just get a new sword, say. However, in our D&D setting, yeah, they absolutely are. One of the things that I introduced about these bandits was that they are well supplied and well equipped. If they have a nice sword on them and you take the sword and you let them go, there's a good chance they will show up again and attack you with a sword, a new one. That is interesting, yeah. Baze, you can't recruit them. And I will say, that is an option in D&D. One of the, not a party member, but a major NPC, actually two major NPCs of the sort of periphery of the party, the group that my player characters are a part of, two are former bandits. One was a former bandit captain, not captain, but like lieutenant, one of the bigwigs. He's a halfling. He became the party's cook, naturally. But I actually gave him a reaction ability, as a reaction to taking damage that brought him below half health. He could he could surrender. So as part of this reaction, he drops his weapon, whatever weapons he's carrying, and he surrenders, forcing an honor saving throw. So if you're familiar with 5th edition, in addition to the normal 6 ability scores, there are DMG options for honor and sanity as ability scores. We're using honor in addition to the core 6. We're not using sanity. And so this guy, he surrenders. He says, "I surrender," and you have to roll to an honor saving throw. And if you can only attack him if you fail the save. If you are dishonorable enough to kill him, which is delightful. But yes, no, you're right, Baze. I kind of do wish that you could recruit surrendered sort of followers in this game. That would be neat. Yeah, Eric is also talking about Brian, the other one. We've recruited one bandit willingly because he was completely pathetic and literally survived like 5 rounds because no one could hit him and he couldn't hit anyone until my character came over. Yeah, that's true. He and the paladin were just exchanging blows where no one could roll above a 5. So that was a great deal of fun. Oh, no. I mean, maybe I should improve my reputation, but not here. More over in, what is it, Sedlitz?
Concerning the building of the church.
Yes.
Father, may I have a word?
We're in the middle of an important discussion, my child. Can it wait?
Forgive me, but it's urgent, Father. I have a message for you from a monk in Bilani. It's intended for you personally.
A monk in Bilani? Brother Slava? He should have been in Vlashim by now.
Sorry to make you wait, sir.
How did you come by that? Where did you find it?
Find what? What's happened?
This here,
Henry.
Henry brought a message that a dragon was found in Bilani.
A dragon? A live dragon?
Just some large bones. But everyone believes they're from a dead dragon. One of the locals found them, some woodcutter. People are afraid another one will appear at any moment now. And this time, a live one. They're quite frightened.
Couldn't this fellow have made it all up? Or could someone have planted the bones there?
You think someone might be trying to mislead people? And the people of Bilani in particular? That doesn't seem likely. Someone likely really did find something odd there. If the parishioners are uneasy and confused, we have to help them. And if this man made it all up, as you say, we'll see to it they stop believing all that nonsense.
Has anyone seen the bones? Do you have any proof?
That's all I know. In any case, I think Slava put everything important in the letter.
If it's true, and the people there really did find
Oh yeah, Baze,
something,
I have not seen Sword Art
don't you
Online
think
abridged.
the king should be informed?
Why? You ask me. The people are in need of spiritual guidance. A matter for the church, in other words.
But I'm sure this find would interest His Majesty.
The king? Which one? Wenceslaus? Gerhard, I'm sure the favor you enjoy at court won't suffer if you spare Sigismund further headaches. Don't forget, you're still a member of our order, and the well-being of the church should be uppermost in your mind.
The good of the church is the most important thing for me, I assure you. But could this not also be of use to us? Yes, the whole of Bilani is talking of nothing else. But if we actually had those bones, if everyone believes it, maybe they'd be a better use for the remains.
That's enough. The fewer people know about it, the better.
Of course, you're quite right, Father.
Henry, you will make sure the bones are handed directly to Slava. Understand?
Shouldn't I bring the bones straight to you, sir? Then you can decide what to do with them.
Good heavens, no. There's enough talk about them already. Bringing them here would only make things worse. You'll hand over the bones to Slava.
Okay.
I'll set off for Bilani right away then. God be with you, Father.
And with you, my son.
I have to be on my way as well.
Thank you. Take care. And would you kindly see Henry out?
I highly suspect he's about to try and bribe me. Or alternatively, he's gonna come by and try and interfere.
This way, then. Phew.
We'll see.
That was quite a discussion, eh? The abbot isn't usually so stubborn. Hold on. Have you got a moment? There's something I need you to do.
I'm afraid I don't have time, sir. I have to go to Billany to carry out the task the abbot gave me.
I see. Farewell, then.
Good hunting sword.
Oh, you pooch.
Not all werewolves are Remus Lupin. Well, that's the thing, right? Remus Lupin would accept a cure if one were possible and offered. Okay, so let me explain the situation. So, my party is currently dealing with 2 packs of werewolves in the forest they're responsible for. This is a split from an old pack. There used to be 1 pack, but it's split for basically political reasons. And yes, someone is now bug posting. Basically, werewolf posting, demon posting, whatever. And so, the new pack, the split off pack, is a lot of the younger werewolves, who think that they should be, just hunting down humans, catching them, turning them, maybe eating them. Whereas the old pack wants to just sort of live out in the wild, because they're essentially rejected from society because they're werewolves. But they're not interested in destruction for its own sake, or anything like that.
I'm at your service, sir.
Sorry.
Were you at the tavern with the fellas last night?
So yeah, not particularly interested in just destruction for its own sake,
I'd like to discuss
the angle.
Thank you, and come again,
Anyway.
sir.
Get rid of some of those. So basically, they're thinking about offering the old pack, at least, a cure. And they are capable. They have or at least presumably, they have the resources available and the magical means of curing these werewolves. Right? As long as there aren't too many of them. But they're going to offer them an ultimatum. You can accept the cure, and we can do our best to sort of reintegrate you into society. Or you have to die. Because otherwise you're going to be being werewolves who refuse to be cured. And that is essentially just accepting your identity as a monster. The new pack, the split-off pack, the one that is intentionally hunting humans, not even going to try. Just kill them dead. Killing them dead. Meanwhile, one of the party members is bug posting. Is saying, "Well, wait a minute. Why are we threatening to kill them? We shouldn't threaten to kill them. We should just if they're willing to, live peacefully as werewolves, we can just let them, right?" Well, here's the thing. If they were willing to live peacefully, they would accept the cure and live peacefully as humans. As plain old regular people. I understand that it is a curse, and so that it's not really their fault. But if they refuse, if they refuse to have the curse lifted, then what are they? They're willingly monsters.
What's going on? You're all covered in blood, lad.
I'm not.
I brought you a reply from the abbot, brother.
Oh, I guess
Excellent.
Still
What did he say?
Okay.
He told me I should first go and find the bones and bring them to you.
That makes sense. What else?
The abbot doesn't want the rumors to spread any further. That's why I'm supposed to find the bones as soon as possible.
Well, get to work then.
I think that's everything.
Very well. The woodcutter who found the bones is called Vashek. The find didn't do him much good. People are either making fun of him, or they keep pestering him. He wanted to make a name for himself, but this isn't what he expected.
Anyway,
so he's rather bitter now.
Hoping desperately to
You'll have to go
coexist
to
with
him and
violent,
convince him to help
destructive
us.
monsters, innately violent and destructive monsters.
Well, I'll get going then. Any idea where I should start looking?
It's Starship Troopers
Try
bug
asking
posting
at the
or
tavern.
Freerin Demon posting all over again. What now?
God be with you, worthy sir. Please forgive the intrusion, but I'm here on a rather pressing matter.
Who are you, and why are you approaching with a weapon drawn?
This isn't the time for that, lad.
You seem to have misunderstood me, sir. I have urgent business to attend to, and I need a little favor from you. I heard there's been some sort of discovery here. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you?
That sounds like nothing but a rumor to me, sir.
And who might you be?
Nobody important.
I see. In that case, you should probably leave, lad.
Oh? I think I'd rather stay.
Suit yourself, then. But stay out of our conversation. Let's get to the point, priest. Where were we?
I don't know what I can...
Stop your stuttering. Where in these parts did you find those dragon bones?
Sorry, I don't know quite what you want me to tell you. The dragon is an instrument of the devil. He is using it to delude people and spread terror and suffering over this whole domain.
For Christ's sake, get a grip. Stop rambling and tell me what you know.
The father here knows nothing. Leave him be. If you're interested in those bones, you can ask elsewhere.
Did I not tell you to keep your nose out of this? Unless you want me to teach you some manners by force, you'll hold your tongue, you brat.
Bring it on.
Try anything, and we'll call the bailiff over. He'll decide what to do with you. And I'm sure you won't like it. The stocks. The pillory. I'll come and see you.
You're really starting to test my patience, lad.
Bring it
now
on.
you're going to get your comeuppance. At him!
Kiss your ass!
That's what I thought. Excuse me? I'm just gonna follow him out of town and then shoot him. Wait, hold on. Did the quest not advance? Oh no, it did. It's just... okay. I don't want this guy messing up my anything. So here we go. Let's just do that.
Devoy, you're the one shooting here. Shame on you. Fuck! I'm bleeding. What the fuck did you do that for?
Let's just take this off the road for a little bit. Just a little. Okay. That's what happens. Best not to oppose the sovereign will of the church. Anyway. Where did the monk go? His house.
That's nice now.
No, I know he was staying here, but where is he? Should I just... I'm just gonna reload. This one? 9? Hope it's this. I know it told me to find the woodcutter, but it also told me...
The abbot isn't usually so stubborn.
Oh, yeah.
But it's... Hold on. Have you got a moment? There's something I need you to do.
I'm afraid I don't have time, sir. I have to go to Billany to carry out the task the abbot gave me.
Let's try this
I
again
see.
really briefly.
Farewell, then.
It did. I know it updated. It's just that I don't know why they started drawing on me and then backed off. That was very weird. And they gave no further interaction. They just kind of walked away. That felt glitchy. I do want to try this again, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Oh, they were going in they were going in for a fist fight? Well, don't go into a fist fight with the guy with a sword.
My
Are you
respects.
stupid?
What's going on? You're all covered in...
Yeah, whatever.
I brought eggs. He told the abbot.
Well,
let me
you
add
know,
this.
The abbot was just talking to him
We
when
forgot.
I brought him your message.
I should have added this.
I
part.
know Father Gerhardt. Why?
I got the impression he'd like to have the bones displayed for all to see, for his own benefit. He also spoke about Sigismund and his court.
What's that schemer up to now? But if Gerhardt really wants them, he'll do anything to get them. We have to hurry.
I think that's everything.
Very
That
well.
explains, okay.
The woodcutter who found the bones is called the Find, didn't he? Wanted you'll have to...
Okay, here we go.
Well, I'll get going then. Any idea where I should start looking?
Try asking at the tavern. That's usually a good place.
Alright, skip this part.
This isn't the time for that, lad.
You seem to have misunderstood. I have urgent... I heard...
That sounds like, sir.
And who...
Nobody important.
I see.
I think I'd...
Suit your...
Okay.
I... Stop... Where in the...
Sorry, the
Blah.
dragon isn't...
For Christ...
The father here...
Did I... Unless you...
Who are you calling a brat? Come on, then. I'm waiting.
I'm not going to waste my time.
Coward. They aren't scared of... This won't be some village brawl. This'll be the real thing. Draw your steel, fuckers.
You're lucky we're in Billany. But I'll be waiting for you. You can be sure of that. Let's go.
Okay. Just leaving. Alright, sounds good. You'll be waiting, huh? That sounds like a threat. I should probably still kill you. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to later, I'm sure. But whatever. Have I ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance II? Yes. Oh. He's in town. Okay, what did I get him out?
I'll be happy to help, friend. Well, I'll be going.
Why did I even bother mounting up? Have I ever played State of Decay 2? No, I've not. Ah, you hit the part where the plot slows to a crawl. those who are watching this have hopefully either played the first game or watching me play the first game, so I can decently spoil it. You got to the siege of Talmberg, right? And that's a whole big thing. Not Zdena, who I do need to talk to, but not for this. Vashek.
Are you Vashek? The
We'll probably
woodcutter
finish
who
this
found
next
those
week,
weird
honestly.
bones?
Jesus, why the fuck do you people keep bothering me about it? Are you never going to forget about those fucking bones?
What happened to you? Are you alright? Did you get beaten up on account of those bones?
What do you think? Maybe I ran into a door 20 times in a row. There was some
Maybe.
fellas here. The bighead asked questions, and the other two gave me a battery. And what's it got to do with you, anyway? Leave me be.
Oh yeah, the whole preparation for the siege thing, I thought was it was an interesting bit of narrative realism, but also just slammed the pacing of the third act of the game. That's kind of what I thought at the time. Like, I expected it to be like ramp up to the end, but honestly, no, it's a siege. It's gonna be, you have to prepare things and get everything ready and prepare massive supply lines, blah, 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 blah. It's a whole big thing. And yes, you're right, it was pretty fetch questy. But I mean, that's, it's actually about right. I mean, excuse me, it makes sense historically speaking. It makes sense to some degree narratively speaking, but it doesn't quite fit in terms of pacing. I can see the issue.
Are you the fellow who found those bones?
But it was an interesting
I need to know.
narrative
What
subversion.
the hell do you want
if nothing
from
else.
me? Aye, that's me. And now kindly piss off.
You say people coming to see you? Why?
To ask stupid questions like you. Where are them bones? Is it really a dragon or just some dead cow? Or, aren't you imagining it? Maybe you should lay off the booze.
Well, maybe.
I need to find those bones. Can you tell me how to get to them?
Here we go again. So, you want them for yourself. For what? To sell them? Make magic? You know what? Go to hell.
No, nothing like that. I'd take the bones away and have them destroyed. Once they're gone, folks will stop talking about them, and they'll leave you alone. That's exactly what you want, isn't it? So help me out, and you'll be left in peace.
I suppose you're right. What is it you want to know?
There we go. Just where
Where
they
did you
are.
find the bones?
I'm not sure. It was somewhere in the woods, but I never went back there.
You don't remember the way?
Not exactly. I was just walking through the woods and stumbled across them. So I took one and scarpered.
Who's been asking about those bones?
Everyone. There's no one who hasn't heard about them.
I don't mean the villagers. I'm more interested in strangers asking about them.
Ah, right. Well, it was mainly those bastards who beat me up. And then there were some soldiers asking questions. Well-armed, proper tough blokes. I thought it best to just straight out tell them everything I know.
You took a bone with you? What does it look like? Do you still have it?
Not anymore. I took it to show to the fellas, and they just laughed at me, saying I drink too much. It was one of the smaller ones, but still pretty big. Too big for any animal I know of. I decided to smash it to bits with an axe as soon as them strange fellas started showing up here.
Okay, well, that solves that problem.
Can you at least describe the route to me? The parts of it you remember?
Well, I was working in the woodcutters' camp, not far from Bilani here. And after work, I thought I'd walk along the stream that flows through there. Then I went along the path towards Rabstein. When I came across the ford there, I followed the left creek upstream.
So you didn't go as far as Rabstein?
No, I'm telling you, I was there because of the stream. And you come to it before you get to Rabstein. So I waded through the water for a while, till I came to this rocky slope on my left. And then there was this massive rock in the stream. And I didn't feel like climbing over it. I'd gone a long way by then, so I thought I'd go back home. I climbed out of the stream and went left up the hill and across this little glade towards Mesoles.
Is there anything you remember about it?
You bet there was. There was a huge tree stump and lots of mushrooms around it. I picked a couple. Then I went around some thick bushes and headed on towards Mesoles. I went past a few fallen trees all the way to this old hunting hide. Nobody uses it anymore, and it's nearly collapsed. There, I saw boulders on the slope below me, off to the left. I walked alongside them till I reached a clearing, and that was the spot.
What did the clearing look like?
Ordinary. Pretty big. Sand and stuff.
All right. Thanks. How come you walked through the stream? Who'd want to do that and get their feet wet?
The thing is,
That was a
I heard
very
there
long
was
story. Yes, I
precious
agree.
stones to be found on the bed of that stream, but they're really small, and you have to grope in the sand and look hard.
And did you find any?
Nah.
Okay.
Why did you go towards Mesoles from the stream? Didn't you say you live in the woodcutters' camp near Billany?
I just work there.
That's not much of an explanation.
Sometimes I go there to see if there's anything worth shooting. You know what I mean, don't you? Nobody minds. No one lives there anyway, and the houses are all in ruins.
All right, then. Thanks for your help. Once I find those bones, your worries will be over.
Yeah, we'll do this next week.
Whatever. Just don't bother me again.
Okay. I won't. All right, let me
I
see.
apologize.
Sorry. Let me look at the map. Okay. Woodcutter's camp. Towards Odlota. Lashov. Zimberg. This is the path, right? Malashov. And then up the stream. Elstone Quarry. Ruins of Zimberg. Leering. Rabstein Mill ruin. Odlota. Is it this? Oh my gosh. Okay, no, there's Mesotis. Okay. So he was going this way. Then decides to go up the stream. Huntsman there. Huh. It's weird that it isn't on the map at all. Unless it's, I don't know. Despite my whole the map is fully revealed perk. Oh well, we will try and follow the long story and try desperately to remember it by next week. Anyway, good times were had by all. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. It is past midnight, so I'm going to get going. Thanks again for joining me. I will see everybody next time. Be sure to tune in on Thursday for more Expedition 33. And then, once again, next week, we're going to be right back roughly here for more Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Until then, remember, don't be safe, be well. More importantly, be good. Good night, folks.